Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to another This Might Hurt. Sorry if you can hear my washer in the background. I was trying to wait for it to finish, and I'm just running late today, so we are where we are. I've already shuffled the cards, and so it's May 4th. The May the 4th be with you things, and yesterday was kind of a rough day for me. And we're hoping that today will be a better day. So, with that being said, let's get into the energies for today. Energies for today. I took the lighting off because I just feel like this is probably better. I don't know, till I figure out where this is going to be. We've got the Queen of Swords. So, she has command of her thoughts and her words, and she knows what she knows, and she's open on the left side, willing to receive what she needs to receive. And she's not in a very defensive posture, but she's ready to strike if she needs to. I like that. I like that for us. Just the confidence, right? The confidence and the compassion and all the things, right? All the things. And she forces you to look at yourself. She's looking right at you, right? So look at yourself. Take ownership for your part in the thing, whatever that thing may be. Like I said, I kind of had a rough day yesterday. I can own my part in it, and at the same time, I'm not going to own all of it, right? It's where we're at. So what else? What more energies do we have? We have so not feeling very victorious. I can relate with that. There's some things in my life that I have worked really, really hard to overcome, and it seems no matter what I try, the direction that it's going in is one that I can't stop. And so you can feel a little defeated, maybe feel like victory is not yours for the taking, but maybe it's perception. Maybe the victory is something in your mind that is different from what the universe has in mind for victory. Because at the end of the day, we're all victorious, right? The universe designs and puts things in place for our best and highest good, and that victory might look different from what your victory would be. And that's okay. But feeling a little defeated, feeling a little like, you know what? I thought I was victorious, and I guess I'm not. I can totally relate to that. I had a situation with a family member yesterday that went south quick, and no matter how hard I try to get along with this family member, it just seems like it's never going to happen. But that's okay. That's okay, because that's what the universe has in store for us. We've got temperance in reverse, so the dysregulation of everything, right? So she's not pouring into her cup anymore. She's pouring out of it, and it's a little dysregulated. I mean, I can't think of a better way to say it. Just feeling beat up, feeling maybe a little victim mentality, maybe a little what's the word I want to use? Feeling like nothing you do is ever right, nothing you do is ever good enough, that I'm not good enough, and victim mentality type thing. To the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is the legacy, right? This is maybe we're repeating old patterns. Maybe the legacy is not yours to change. Maybe you've done your part and the next part belongs to another family member. Who knows? But I do feel like it's ancestors. I feel like it's family. I feel like it's legacy. I feel like it's energy and resources. And maybe it's time to stop putting so much energy and resources into fixing this one thing. You know, I often said in the past that, and I say this to my clients all the time, I spent so much time focused on the fact that mother, father, sister, brother, all those things, right? All those things were supposed to be a certain way. And those people that held that title in my life should act a certain way, should be a certain way. And they didn't. And then the whole time that this is happening, I realized that there's about 47 people behind me that are acting this way, and I was not paying attention to them at all. And I feel like that's what this is, right? So quit focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do have, I think is the thing to be said there. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, but it's starting to kind of make sense to me. So let's see what the advice for this spread is. Let's see what the advice is. What is the advice? Seven of Wands. Maybe being a little defensive, right? Defend your peace. Defend your place in the situation, right? Just defend what you need to defend, but don't defend against people who are not attacking you. right? Not everybody's always attacking you. Maybe feels like it is because, I don't know, maybe they're offering some sort of something, advice, correction, whatever you want to call that. And maybe the advice is to just stop, right? Just stop. What we don't see coming, sorry, I got distracted. There's like this little fly that's flying around my camera. It's driving me crazy. What we don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor in reverse. So again, a bully, someone who's in your life who is trying to make you be a certain way, to make it, this is that controlling energy, right? We just got rid of that controlling energy and now it seems to be coming back. So it's not so much about getting rid of that energy, but let's get rid of the piece of us, the parts within us that attract that energy. What is it about us that we're attracting the energy? Are we looking for, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault that these things show up, but I am saying that at some point our frequency is attracting these energies. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you're the bully. Maybe you don't even realize you're the bully. Maybe it's time to look deep within yourself and see if you have more of a part in this thing than you want to admit. Maybe it's time to stop being defensive and go on the offensive and figure out how it is you contributed to the situation. That would be our shadow work, right? That's the shadow work. That's the things that we got to do to get going on the thing. So let's get a This Might Help card. This might help. And sorry about the weekend. My weekend was a disaster. Actually, not completely. I went to a graduation on Saturday and spent some time with a good friend. And we had dinner on my birthday on Friday and had a good time with that. And then yesterday was just a cluster. It just went from bad to worse as the day progressed. But that I it's a thing. Stella, I need you to stop. My dog loves to scratch at me when I'm doing the readings. I don't know. All right, so this might help. What cards would we get for this might help? What can help our situation right now? What could help? What can help? It would help if my washing machine would stop. I think it's been spinning for about 20 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's broken. All right. What might help? What might help? All right. We got the wheelchair. I'm not sure what that means. I might have to look that one up. And we also have the garden. So what I find interesting, this looks like the Ace of Pentacles to me. The garden, walking through the portal, walking through the doorway into the other side, right? We've planted the flowers. We've done the things over on this side that we need to do. And now it's time to move on, right? In the wheelchair, maybe feeling a little like, so I'm trying to think. In this deck, the King of Cups was what's in the wheelchair. So maybe it's the King of Cups energy, but knowing that there's help if you need it. And we maybe need to ask for help if we need it. And there's a bird there with the messenger. So asking for help and moving on, right? Just moving on, doing the things. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care. We'll chat tomorrow.